Hello and welcome to my support video on the theme of limiting beliefs. This is an EFT video for my trainees, clients or anyone else that already uses EFT. So before we have a go and tap along together to release a belief that's holding you back, let's have a look at what limiting beliefs are. Well, what I see them as is long-held beliefs that get picked up in childhood at a time when we absorb beliefs more easily. And usually these are limiting beliefs that are passed down from our parents and teachers, usually by accident, and they're about ourselves or our capabilities, and sometimes they hold us back from doing something we want to do or feeling how we want to feel. Now, a common limiting belief that I have come across time and time again is the belief that you're not good enough or not worthy. And you may recognise this by the little voice in your head that pops up regularly to berate you or tell you that you're not as good as others in some way. And this voice then provides evidence in the form of fear, false evidence appearing real. But if you use your conscious observer mind to step in and question the belief, then you probably realise that it's not telling you the truth. It just represents something that's been programmed in from an early age. It's not actually a part of you. And you may have one or two limiting beliefs that have so far slipped under the radar and been disguised as truths rather than the fictions that they really are. And these could be anything. Could be beliefs that you're not a confident person or a sociable person or successful, or perhaps that you're fated to have anger issues or weight issues or money issues, because that's the way it's always been for you, for your family or those around you. Now think about any limiting beliefs you may have and what shared beliefs you may hold with your family, your friends and your community. And you might want to spend just a couple of minutes thinking about this and writing down some ideas, and this is going to help you with the tapping that we're going to do in a minute. So just pause the video now and write down any limiting beliefs you think you may have about yourself, others, the world around you, as well as positive beliefs or values that resonate with you. One of the questions that comes up when facing releasing a limiting belief is, who will I be without it? You might not even remember a time when you didn't have this belief, and you may wonder if you'll somehow lose your identity when you let it go. Well, what I believe is that your hopes and dreams of who you wish to be and how you wish to feel come from your true self, your higher self or your intuition. And when you release the major limiting beliefs that are holding you back, you find that you become more the true you, feeling happier and more inspired to do things that make you feel good. And because you're being true to yourself, you have more to give others. So to help you on the road to releasing some of your own limiting beliefs, you can tap along with me shortly, choosing to work on something that just come up when you paused the video earlier or something that's occurred to you since. And once you have the limiting belief in mind, have a think about the following questions and pause the video as you need to write down some ideas. Who or where could this belief have come from? Roughly when do you think this belief may have started? At what points in your life do you think this belief was reinforced? Does anyone else in your life hold a belief like this? How do you think those around you will react if you release this belief? Imagine or think about who you will be and how you will feel without this belief. What are you looking forward to doing without this belief? And what is the new positive belief that you are choosing that feels good and right for you? Okay, so now it's time to give the limiting belief you've chosen a SUDS rating from 0 to 10, 0 being it's not true at all and 10 being yes, that's how I feel, I believe that completely. Okay, and then give your new positive belief a rating from 0 to 10, along the same line. So 0 is it's not true at all and 10 is yeah, I'm there, I believe it fully. Okay, next we're going to do some tapping together to help you release the old belief and program in the new. So you might need to do some more tapping straight after or repeat the tapping sequence to get your ratings to where you want them. Whilst we tap, you can use your words to describe the limiting belief and the new positive belief you have chosen in the relevant pauses. For example, when I say even though I believe, then you will name your chosen belief as you tap, saying even though I believe I'm not good enough, or whatever it might be. Okay, so start tapping your karate chop point and repeat after me. Even though I believe and it's holding me back, I am open to the possibility of letting it go. Even though I believe and it's holding me back, I recognise it's not a part of the real me. Even though I believe, I know it's come from somewhere else. And it's time for a change. Now just say the words of your limiting belief or whatever you wish to say as you follow me tapping through all the points. Tapping on your gamut, raise your eyes to the ceiling, down to the floor, to the left, to the right, in a big circle one way, in a big circle the other way. Now take a deep breath in and let it out. Now write down your new ratings and have a look through your old answers, noting down anything important that has changed or come up. Repeat the sequence or do some further tapping by yourself and pause the video until you feel ready to release the old and bring in the new. Great. Okay, so now we're ready to release the old and bring in the new, so let's start tapping on your karate chop point once more. Even though there is still some of this old belief to undo, I am now choosing to believe because it feels good and right for me. Even though there's still some of this old belief remaining, it feels good to let it go. Throughout my history and whenever it was reinforced. Even though I don't believe my positive new belief just yet, my positive belief that it is safe for me to make this change now. And I am proud of myself for honouring my needs. I'm excited about making this change. I'm letting go of the old belief. I don't need it. It's not mine. I'm choosing to take control. I'm choosing to honour myself. It's safe to let go of the old. It feels good to bring in the new. I'm looking forward to new opportunities. It feels good to see things a different way. It feels good to release what isn't mine. Releasing from every cell and fibre. Releasing from everywhere it was stored. Releasing. In there, deep breath in and out. My new belief feels good and right. My subconscious mind easily absorbs this new belief. All parts of me in agreement. I'm seeing in a new light. It feels good to see the world this way. feels good to be kind to myself. It feels right to believe. I believe. Deep breath in and let it out. Right, check in your ratings once more, note down anything else you need to work on and repeat the sequence or do your own tapping to finish. And to integrate this new belief fully, I recommend you tap every day for 21 days, just spending a couple of minutes tapping for the positive belief. And if any objections or blocks come up, then you can tap those away as well. So if you'd like any further help on the road to changing a long-held belief, or if you'd like any other support, email me at wendyberesford@eft.co.uk. Thanks for watching and happy tapping.